Hey guys!
Hello.
This is my friend Oda. She's known as Tomoyoji on Instagram. Today we are going to talk a bit about our experience with the Helsinki Live. I was there from 6:30 in the morning. You were there from...
Can't remember.
I do. It was about the time that I needed to be back in the queue with my friends to get this shirt. 2:30, 2:45, about that
I think
time.
2:45 actually.
Yeah. So me, in my case, since I was there so early, we sat there for almost like 7 hours before we could move.
Gee.
Yeah, it was fine because it wasn't that bad weather, and I got to know a guy named Gabriel, and he was Swedish, so we talked with him. We met up with some other Norwegians that I knew, and then we talked, and then we needed to go into groups so we could get our queue numbers. Because the people who were there at 7:30, they got queuing numbers and they got to go in the front of the line. But actually pretty lucky, we got the number 38. But there was only like 4 numbers in front of us because it was a random like draw. So I think it went like 17, 20, 24, 30, 36 and 38 and then onwards. And yeah, we got actually pretty close to the door. So me and my friends, we were really lucky. All throughout the day we sat there and then we split up into 2 and 2 with us 4, and then we left to get food and go to the bathroom and all that. And I moved like around the queue because I was talking with people that I had gotten to know while we were waiting for the staff to divide us in. And that was really fun. I ended up staying like 15 minutes with the Swedish group people that I got to know, and we played cards and we were really loud because it was a really intense game, so we were really loud. And we also got to know some Finns who were in front of us in the line. They were so sweet. They even lent us an umbrella when it started to rain and when the birds were started to fly around and crapping on us.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was a bit unlucky though because around
I remember this.
yeah, around like 12 or 1.
No, it was just after I've come. Is it the boob thing?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So between 2 raining times, or after the second time it rained,
Yeah.
I was so unlucky that a seagull came and shit on my chest. I got freaking bird poop on my chest!
It was hilarious.
However, Eileen, one of the Norwegians that I was in a group with, she had alcoholic wipes and anti-hand sanitizer, and the Finns that we got to know, they had napkins. So I first took an alcohol wipe and rubbed myself ferociously, and then I took the hand sanitizer and rubbed myself even more, and then I borrowed some napkins from the Finns to dry myself off. Really disgusting. It was the first time I've ever been pooped on by a bird. And then, like I said, we got our numbers, our names taken, and we got our VIP wristbands at the start. They started to go around 12 to give it out, so here it is. It's the VIP and the Gazette, and then you have the date on the other side.
And the Hersey.
Yeah, and the black thing here with the purple lines and pattern is the Hersey gift that we got since we're fan club members. So after that, we got the wristbands, we got the names taken, and we went to relax. And then I started to get messages from her asking where I was.
Yeah.
Could I show her the way to the venue because she was lost?
Yeah, and they were like, I had many people that I was like supposed to meet up with, and none of them actually said like, okay, yeah, I'm here. So I ended up like doing my makeup, and I realized, oh my god, I'm like total wannabe rookie weeb. Then I actually went out and I told my mom, I'm fine, I'm going out, meeting my friends. And I started to walk from her apartment. It was like 15 minutes to walk. And like I suddenly realized no one was sending me stuff, no one was replying to my messages, and then I was like, okay, where am I supposed to go? So I ended up like going towards the venue. And then I just saw this black mass in the distance. I was like, oh, that's my people. Even though that it's raining and it's like really cold or really warm and people are dying.
Yeah,
Everyone's wearing black. Like,
yeah, because the day actually started really sunny until it started to rain. So people were like,
so I ended up like going towards the venue, and then I just saw this black mass in the distance. I was like, oh, that's my people. Even though that it's raining and it's like really cold or really warm and people are dying.
Yeah, 'cause the day
Everyone's wearing black. Like,
yeah, because the day actually started really sunny until it started to rain. So people were like, oh my god, it's so hot. Yeah. She was lucky. She missed the rain and all that, and the hot, scorching sun.
it was raining actually when I came.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
I
right.
actually wrote on Facebook, rest in peace to all the J-Rockers' hair, all the styling that died in the cold.
Me and Ellie, we jumped right before it started to rain. We huddled up under the umbrella that we got to borrow from the Finns because we had fixed our hair so much that we needed to keep it safe. And hairspray and water do not mix well in my experience. So
it starts to like, it's really low, the volume is like shrinking, and then it starts to be like gooey. It's not pretty.
It crystallizes kind of, and then it looks like dandruff, and it's really disgusting. Like Ellie, she had tons and tons of hairspray in her hair, and yeah, she was like shedding hairspray and hair gel for the rest of our time in Helsinki. So, and then met up with her. I took her to this nearby Starbucks because she needed coffee badly.
I drank like 6 cups of coffee that day.
Yeah, and so I got her to Starbucks. She bought a iced chai latte, and I took her to the end of the VIP line because she was late and I could not take her to my spot.
Actually, like when I saw how many people came afterwards, I was like, okay, I was pretty lucky because the line was like double of what it was. So it was, if I were like one of the third parts, and that's too bad actually.
Actually, a person that we both not really like came as well. They came like 10 minutes before we got into the venue, or we were let into the venue. So they were really unlucky, or they were really bad at planning, or they just didn't care. Yeah, so I got there to the end of the line, and then after I had gone back to my spot and gotten my t-shirt, I went back to see how she was doing, and then I saw that some of my Swedish friends, who I had planned months in advance to meet there, was in the same spot as her.
Under the same umbrella!
Yeah!
Yeah!
So she got to know my Swedish, amazing Swedish friend. One of them has a YouTube channel. Her name is Sachio, and I'll link her video channel down below. Yeah, so check her out. However, she only does videos in Swedish, and I don't think she has any subtitles. So just want to be a cool guy or cool girl and check her out and subscribe to her, please do that.
It's a video after all, it's not like writing, so
yeah, you can get the gist from her videos by the atmosphere and how she's talking. I introduced her, my Swedish friend, Oda, to my Swedish friend, and it was kind of funny because I was talking to Oda about Saike from Kerbera and a music video that they made with one of the J-Rock Sumi staff, who is actually an amazing makeup artist called Sabareku on Instagram. I'll link him as well because he's awesome, so check him out. So I didn't remember the name of that music video, so I was like, oh my god, what is it? Sachi, what's the name of that video again? And she was like, Lipstick Tonic? Yeah. And she was like, you're Norwegian? No, I'm Swedish. Even better! So she got really excited about that.
yeah.
And then I left her in their care,
Yeah.
and then I came back a couple of times afterwards, and they connected really well. I'm actually going next summer to visit them. I've already planned it, and it's set in stone. You're not getting out of it.
It's okay.
Yeah, and they're really excited to see us. Yeah, so they had fun, they connected really well. We had fun, and then we hid under an umbrella in case of pooping from birds. And then around 4, they went around to give the Hersey wristbands. And then we had to stand in line and wait, and at that time I wasn't allowed to leave. I couldn't go very far away from my spot, and if I did, I couldn't do it very long, so I would have to go up and right down again.
Yeah.
So I just stayed there for an hour,
Yeah.
talking with people and the Finns and the Swedes, and then the staff came up and said, now we're soon gonna let you in, so please pack your blankets and all that stuff. And